Hey everybody, welcome back to Grit and Grind. So by the thumbnail, you've probably seen that we are going to upgrade our greasing game today. So I ordered this grease gun. My dad has the bigger version of this, the M18. This one fits the M12 batteries, and I got this specifically because I run, just for around here, Heart tools, but you've seen from my other videos that I have the Milwaukee 3/8 ratchet, and it runs the upgraded M12 with the flat base. So I was looking at either getting an M18 Heart branded one, or I found this, and I already know Milwaukee makes good products, at least especially for their grease guns. I've tried electric grease guns and other brands, and they don't seem to work that good. So I figured I would give this a try because it was actually slightly cheaper than ordering this tool versus ordering the Heart branded tool, and I don't know how it would work, even though I like their other stuff. So you already know I love the LockNLube grease fitting. Makes greasing machines way easier. And I was running it on over here, my LockNLube hand grease gun. And I don't necessarily need it for greasing this machine. As I've shown you in other videos, it's really easy to grease this, but there might be another machine coming to the channel very soon, and there's probably going to be an Easter egg in this video that you might see, so stay tuned for that. The one other thing I did get, though, is the 90-degree coupler, also by LockNLube. And the reason being is I believe this one just slides and locks onto the end of this tip, so that way you have a 90, and on this machine in particular, this fitting in here has always been a pain to get to. So I wanted to make this easier for myself, so we're going to try this for the first time today, and we're going to obviously change out the one that comes with the Milwaukee. It's not bad, but I really like the locking couplers. So we're going to change this out right away before we put any grease into this, and we'll give it a test. So let's open this and see what we got. Instructions. We're not going to read those. I'm just kidding. We might read those, but I don't think we need to read this to set it up because I'm used to setting this up. Customize, track, and manage. I've not seen this before, but I'll have to see what this is about. Looks like you might be able to... Okay. So smart tools and equipment, you can actually go and track where all your stuff is. I'm going to look into that because I personally haven't had problems out of this garage, at least, because the stuff that I keep in here is stuff that only I'm using, but I know my dad and a lot of other people don't really lend out tools anymore because we have those problems. He's also had stuff stolen off the truck before. But we open this up. So really the difference between this one and the M18, the handle, obviously, because it would take the bigger batteries. The size a little bit, this body would be bigger, but all in all, this is pretty nicely compact. It's also decently heavy. It's got a good heft to it. Initial thoughts, I do like immediately how long this tube is. That'll make things easy. But we have to take this off of here because I'm going to switch this out for the locking coupler. So let's do that. So taking a guess at the size, 9/16. Okay, but I'm going to have to grab that to be able to twist this off because I'll never be able to hold that and do it at the same time. So set these back and get a wrench to hold this. She's tight. She's really tight. All right, come back in a minute when I get this off. Okay, so in case you all were wondering, also this does fit in here nice to hold this. 11/16, 14 millimeter. We'll take the old head off and put this new one on. Fits a lot better than what I told you in the last clip. So make sure you do that. It was tight. It was a little bit of a struggle to get this off of here. But that said, so we have our grease gun ready to go. We have our new LockNLube head, which is a little tight in this rubber, being brand new. LockNLube head installed. For now, I'm just going to set this back in here like so. So next step, before I even bother to put a battery in, we're going to lock and put our grease in. Pull this out, off to the side, unscrew like so. So this, as you can see, came dry. Pop our end off. Now, this is what I was able to get last time I was at the store. I don't have a partial brand preference. Just make sure you run a good grease. So all grease tubes are going to come the same. Let's pop this cap off like so. This end is going to go into grease tube like so. Pop this off. Make sure you spill it all over your tube and get it all over yourself, because that's what we want to do here. It's be garbage. Then all you have to do, put this back in like so. Don't have it seated all the way properly, which is why I didn't want to screw in. Once you are good and tightened up, then all you got to do, move that over, push it in. So now this is a brand new tool. There's no grease in it whatsoever since before I did anything. Let's take that off, put battery in, and this is a fresh battery. It'll light up. The one thing that I do see that makes this different is the M18 actually has speed settings, so you can say how many pumps you want to come out per trigger pull, which is kind of nice. This one doesn't have that. You don't want to over grease things, but you do want to make sure that you grease things consistently. And some of these bearings that you might actually grease, you could blow out seals and things like that. So pay attention to what your owner's manual says. But that's we have a purge right here for air. So let's hold that. Pop. And we get this to prime. There we go. Just like that. So I'm going to clean this up real quick, and then I won't bore you with greasing this machine completely because we've done it in a lot of other videos. You've seen it, especially from me. But I want to try out this new head and see how this thing actually works. All right. So I'll just show you a couple of these because, of course, we've shown this in the past, but just lock on your coupler like so. And then all you have to do, and you got this nice long cord so you're not even bent over, just press the trigger. And I can see grease coming out. Super easy. Well, see, that one is a little bit hard to get to with the way this neck is designed, so this actually is a good opportunity then. Show you the head. So this has a little grease zerk in there. Don't know how well it shows up on camera, but all you have to do is lock this on just like that. Yep, not coming out. Then, so this one is just like any other regular fitting. I think you could probably lock it on by unscrewing this and screwing it back on, but we're just going to hold it on our grease fitting like so. Got grease on there, so open this collar up a little bit. Try again. There we go. Now it took grease. So just kind of nice that this locks on just like that. And you can keep greasing and don't have to sit here and hand pump over and over again. So I'll finish greasing this machine off camera and come back to you. Alright guys, well that's going to kind of end this video here with the Milwaukee M12 grease gun. Took me only a minute or two really to go around the stump grinder and grease everything. Now you may have remembered from the beginning of this video I said I bought this because I needed to step up my grease game for something that might be coming to the channel very soon. And yes, there was an Easter egg in this video, so if you spotted it, leave it in the comments below. Tell me what you think. First impressions, like I said, are very good on this. I don't know how it will hold up, so if you want to also see a 6-month review or maybe a 12-month review, 1-year review, let me know. I'll come on here, and I bought this myself. Didn't cost me, or it wasn't sent to me or anything like that, so good, bad, or indifferent, I'll tell you about it as things come up. Other than that, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share away. Let everyone know you can. And just let me know what other kinds of videos you want to see. I want to enjoy making content that you guys want. If this isn't a good use of time and something you guys don't enjoy, let me know. I want to make something for you. Other than that, I'll leave a link to this below, and you can go ahead and check it out for yourself if you want it. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, share, and another video is on the screen now to watch.